Hello everyone, welcome back! Today I'm here with a beautiful and eye-catching scene, a lovely yellow bird painted on a small canvas. My canvas size is 20 by 20 centimeters, but you can absolutely adjust the size to whatever you prefer. I begin by creating a soft, matte background. I mix yellow, red, a touch of black, and some white to achieve a warm, muted tone. Adding white helps soften the color and gives the background that velvety matte effect. To avoid having a uniform background, I slightly darken or lighten the color each time. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Tell me in the comments which country you're joining me from. It makes me so happy to see how far our art community reaches around the world. Next, I paint a blurred suggestion of green leaves in the background, blending from darker tones to lighter ones to create depth. To enhance the soft, dreamy look, I create subtle, circular light spots in the background. Make sure there is only a small amount of paint on your brush. This way, when you blend it out, the effect stays soft and diffused without becoming too sharp. After the first layer dries, I gently lighten certain areas to add more dimension. Once the background is complete, I move on to the foreground elements. I start with a branch, first blocking in its general shape using white paint, then using yellow paint and the edge of a flat brush, I begin shaping the bird. If you prefer, you can lightly sketch the bird with a pencil first for better control. But if you feel confident with your drawing skills, like I do here, you can go directly in with paint. And don't worry if you make a mistake, just quickly wipe the area with a damp cloth before the paint dries. Now I begin filling in the bird. For the first layer, I use a larger brush and apply the base color carefully. Pay close attention to the direction of your brush strokes. For the second layer, I slightly adjust the yellow by adding a bit of red. I apply this warmer tone to parts of the neck and belly. For the wing, I mix blue, black, and a touch of yellow to create a dark green shade. I shape the wing carefully and lighten the upper section where it connects to the body. The lower part of the tail is softly blended using white. Now, with a small round brush that has a very fine tap, I start painting the delicate feathers on the bird's body. The direction of your brush strokes is very important here. This is the final detailing layer, so I work more carefully and with intention. I deepen the color under the neck and along the belly by mixing in a little red. The feathers on the head are shorter, and as they move downward, they become slightly longer, always following the natural curve and form of the bird's body. Now, using the same small round brush, I mix a diluted combination of black with just a touch of blue to shape the bird's beak. I carefully define its sharp edges and smooth curves, keeping the lines clean and controlled. With the same fine brush, I paint the eye, small, precise, and full of focus. Next, I prepare a soft mixture of white, blended with a hint of blue and black. With this color, I begin painting the wing feathers one by one, placing them very close together to create a natural, layered look. Take your time here. The layering is what gives the wing its realism and depth. For the top section of the wing, where it connects to the bird's body, I switched to softer, shorter strokes. This area is covered with delicate feathers that gently overlap the wing. So I use lighter pressure and subtle movements to create that soft transition. Now I add highlights and tiny details to the beak, along with a small white reflection in the eye. That little touch of light instantly brings the bird to life. It gives personality, expression, and energy to the painting. Moving on to the legs, I carefully shape them as they wrap naturally around the branch. I pay attention to how they grip and curve, making sure they feel balanced and believable. Then I add subtle highlights to give them dimension and form. After finishing the legs, I focus on the branch, using fine, delicate lines and gentle texture marks. I enhance its surface to create a stronger sense of clarity and closeness in the foreground. These small details help separate the subject from the background and add depth to the composition. At this stage, you can add as many details as you like, perhaps thin little twigs extending from the branch, or even tiny blossoms emerging here and there. These personal touches make the painting uniquely yours. I truly hope you enjoyed painting this beautiful scene with me. Thank you so much for spending your time creating art together. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your comments with me below. Until our next painting, goodbye and happy creating.